I don't know. I don't want to put it out there.
Anytime a girl says I'm celibate, she probably went through trying to have sex with a couple niggas. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I need a break.
Need a reset.
No,
Need some coconut water?
I was just hurt.
Yves Simonis goes,
Janine 6, Jenna 4, Tonti 2, Annabelle 5, Fabiana 8, Arian 0.
Another friend? She had to go. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
We got
Is he ready to go?
Valentina 7.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So he goes. Janine, what? 6.
You asked for a honey
Yeah,
bun?
you got it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't hear that.
We're just making
Oh
some
no, I
adjustments here.
texted it to you.
Let's get the girls on the couch
Oh,
at the
I
table.
didn't
man.
even see the
Pull up
text.
another mic.
On the table.
Yeah, just pull up another mic and.
I was just being fat.
Janine 6, Jenna 4,
Looking at my
Tonti 2,
phone,
Annabelle
too.
5, Fabiana 8, Ariane
Says
0,
delivery. You just have me
Valentina
on Do
7,
Not Disturb.
Charlotte 6, Aya 0, Demi 5, Vivian 3, and Sarah 0. He's a blood test. 3 zeros on the
I
panel.
put you on Do
It's
Not
not
Disturb.
However, book these females, whoever booked these
See, like,
females
it's
needs to be
funny.
reprimanded.
I
It's
got
probably
it back
Chris
to 3
and,
years ago today.
We got Move Around and Eric. Says, some chat ninjas got no taste in women. No way in the world green nails next to Myron is a 5. Venezuelan green nails look the best. Anyone else is mid at best. Facts.
Thank you.
God damn. Anyone want to rebuttal that?
Besitos.
Alright.
I have no idea what that.
Yeah, $50. Stop interrupting those who are speaking. I'm coming for you. You've been warned.
Oh, boy.
See the boys be up.
Frank Castle.
30 Blitz. $50 says, I know you're not calling anyone a questionable creature, but that baby is kid's nose, man.
I thought he was talking about Myron.
What are you talking about,
I
her?
don't know what he means. Nicholas, what do you mean, bro? That guy, $50 says, for the lovely lady next to Fresh, yes, double standards exist. There's some that benefit men and others benefit women. For example, would a bisexual woman date a guy with some homosexuality in his past? You wouldn't care if you believe what you say. You know, it's funny, this girl I was here earlier.
Oh, you date a guy who used to suck dick?
The feminist in me wants to say yes, but no.
Oh my
No.
fucking
God. No.
Yeah,
She was too much.
She's trying to fight.
She
so much.
shouldn't.
She just go, I'm bisexual and I like women. Like, we get it. We'll pay attention to you.
It's a simple, it's an easy answer. Like,
She was just too much for me.
I don't want anyone coming from you.
She was too much for me, man.
all about personal preference,
Her
man.
feet stink, bro.
That's true.
And she's like,
How do you smell that from over there?
So her feet. So you actually smell feet?
bro, she was like, oh, like, yeah, I could definitely smell feet. And I was like,
God damn, her
Oh
feet
my
was smelling. The girl that just left. They always wait till the girl leaves to like air her out.
Like, they not gonna see it, though. I mean, they still gonna watch it. And
It's
see
just
that
like
shit.
they didn't wait 4 minutes till she did.
Yeah.
Her feet was smelling.
Yeah.
She coughed on me, bro. I'm like, bro, are you good?
Yeah, she was too much.
We got the rat inside Crefton's fridge.
Which one was it?
I
Who are you,
don't,
bro?
I don't know.
I really wish this Ninja Fresh would have something in his fridge so I could have shared some of it with Green Dress. Fit. I'm coming through and give her some cheese. I found some under the baseboard. I don't know what. Down Warrior $50 says, most valuable and our rare things were hidden by God on earth. What you have between your legs, lady, is hidden from view for a reason. Ladies don't so easily give away your awareness and value. Ladies don't be a rock, be a diamond.
Very profound.
Even Simonis, $50 message deleted. I don't know what you said there, bro, but it's gone now.
Donovan already answered it.
Okay, cool. Benjamin Banks, $50 says, Donovan and
Her
Devin
producer
are there
is the
right now.
highest
Shout out
voice
to
I've
how
ever
to
heard.
Oh, that wasn't one of the girls?
Nah, that's their producer Mo.
ship Myron's bald head.
He's a very fat guy, but he's cool. It's like
Speech impediment, and the girl 3 down from Fresh looking like a dragon. From movie Milan, and
God
they
damn.
all struck the 2000 FNF way up.
Wait, what is
Okay? And we got,
she looks like a dragon.
just watched the Patreon video. That dude Anwar told that chick her feet stank to her face.
Oh my god! Shout out to Anwar.
That was hilarious.
Wow.
He says, much respect to him. I love when dudes keep it 100 at all times, regardless of the scenario.
What kind of shoes
You
was
know
she
this again says
wearing
50
for her
bucks.
feet?
You're excellent,
Like,
Donovan.
stinking like
You
that.
acknowledge your annoyance and apologize. Can't any better than that.
Damn,
A+.
she didn't shower before the show. Like, fuck.
Was she like walking miles before she got here?
My feet don't be stinking like that. Or maybe girls don't be wearing socks.
Well, yeah, when you wear shoes without socks, like flats or something like that, yeah, you'll feel
Girl, that
sick.
shit better be smelly.
Yeah.
Want a shot? This shit is fucking.
Nah, I don't.
Okay, and then
I'm
lastly,
trying to be a
Jim
better
says,
person.
Miss Poor Dancer next to Devin.
You
I've
can
been
drink with me.
underweight.
I feel like
Next
it's
time I
just
spend,
when
you
you
could save
drink
his
by
life,
yourself.
sharing all that cake, do it for the
Didn't
children.
get the
Okay,
money.
they want you to stand up and turn around.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
They want you to stand up, turn around.
Okay,
They want to see your
yeah,
ass.
what? Just
So
one.
he's saying, I'm nephew that
There you go.
very underweight. He says, if you can stand up and spin, you can save his life.
Okay, I'll just do it.
Okay, she says,
Do it for the nephew.
she wants you to die, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Kim Chillen says, Royce, ho.
Do you guys see what just happened here? Okay. Somebody in the,
Okay.
somebody in the chat, that is the male version of a shit test, right?
Yeah.
I can't get into percentages, but this appears to be the type of woman who really is in a solid relationship, at least from the outside. Dude just told her to stand up and spin around. That wouldn't hurt anybody, and her boyfriend probably wouldn't have seen it. Women who value themselves don't just put everything out there like that. It just doesn't, because dude, 9 times out of 10, oh yeah, I'll get up and spin around. If she gets up and spins around, she belongs to the streets.
Okay.
She belongs to the street.
So the King Chillen, Given Simonis again says, Valentina is a perfect example of being pretty with an off-balance pH. I promise that pH is off. Who's Valentina?
Her.
Boy.
Definitely.
Tony has a small dick. He has a small dick.
God damn, Given
Just because I'm
Simonis.
speaking my shit.
Your truth.
And that
My
is it for
truth.
chat.
Yeah, like I said, I was
Kind
just
of
looking at
does look
myself.
like her
I'm
pussy
like,
stinks.
Ladies, love your turn.
Questions for the
All
guys.
for you, whatever you want to know. Why you chilling you? Why is Myron getting her hair transplant? Why is Donovan wearing shades? Whatever you want to know, we can ask for you right here. So ask away. Whoever's first.
Why are you wearing shades?
Because I get migraines. I said, yeah.
from the light.
Yeah, from the light, yeah. I was, at the earlier podcast, I did it for like an hour, and then I could feel my head start hurt, so I put on other shades.
I did not know that.
So ladies, questions.
Yeah.
So, what type of women do you guys look for? Like, what are qualities that
They've
you
been
think
saying.
are great in a
Not
woman?
whole.
Is there someone that in particular you want to ask that to, or
You guys can answer, I guess.
Donovan, you're the guest. Go ahead. Good.
Yeah, we look for women who are fit, feminine, and friendly. You got to be in. You don't have to be the world's greatest looking woman.
Does his girlfriend like let him be with other girls?
No. No.
She shouldn't.
You gotta remember he's like 45. I mean, he's been through all the hookers and blow, and like he was living
How
in
long have they been
Vegas.
together?
Damn, like 5 years, something like that.
Oh, okay.
6 years. He's been through all of it, so
Yeah.
I think he's just not trying. His main thing is like these girls are like the young girls are just so ditzy that it's like I'm really not trying to. He's been through. He's like 46, I think.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean, and she's got her tits done and shit. So
Oh, those are fake?
yeah,
Oh shit. She got them done big.
yeah, they're like Fs.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, he's been through it.
Yeah.
I think he was in like 4 different marriages.
Oh shit.
He was single for a while, banging strippers and all that shit. So. Yeah, I don't think their relationship is open on his end, but if he really wanted to, he could. I mean,
Yeah.
she's 44 as well, so.
But you have to take care of yourself. Clean fingernails, clean toenails. You absolutely cannot be fat. I need you to be feminine. I can't.
When you get
have
to that
trying to
age, I
compete.
mean, you can still exercise your options, but certain things you value more, especially when you can travel together and like.
Or if you have like a family.
Yeah, she don't think they can have kids, but yeah.
But they have a home
He-
together. A home.
Yeah. But yeah.
Me, and I need you to bring some agency. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm 45 now. 15, 20 years ago, as long as you look good and suck dick good, I was all good. But now at 45, I need much more from a woman than just the way she looks. So, fit, feminine, friendly brings me some agency. I have a really strong business, and she helps me with it, and that really helped. Cool. As a matter of fact, before I even made her my girlfriend, she had already built my website at that point. Like, she did that for me, and that's when I said, okay, I've got two other girls. There were two other younger girls that looked a lot better than she did, but they didn't really. I mean, listen, I loved fucking them, but I liked fucking her, and I also liked what she did for me. That's why I chose her over the other two girls.
And I can cook.
Oh yes, and well, this is why we are going to fat camp. But yeah, I mean, I look for a woman who has a traditional mindset. Don't try to compete with me. I'm not looking for perfection. A lot of guys out here, well, she's got to be this, that, and the third. Okay, that's fine, but you got to be a hell of a man if you want a hell of a woman, and you also have to be willing to invest in her.
Well said. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I can understand
All right.
that.
Did I answer that question? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say we agree with like 99% of that.
I mean,
So,
yeah, that's
guys are
pretty
simple.
much-
We've wanted the same thing since before. It's just that girls don't like that, so they need to. No, wait. You're telling me you don't want an empowered woman that's strong and independent? No, we don't.
I've heard of
A lot of guys don't want that.
No, we don't want it. Empowered women are, they're a fucking headache. That's what they are.
Right?
Because all they do is talk about how empowered they are. I'm empowered, sweetie. You will not be. Any power, influence, whatever a woman has is always gifted to her, either directly or indirectly, by a man.
I was gonna say, bro, I'm willing to bet that girl, either she was a trust fund baby or she had a boyfriend that had money that gave her
Yeah,
some money.
there's no way someone
She
as
should
bad
make
as
that
her with
off
that
your
back
phone.
that
You
You don't become a self-made millionaire at
it's
21 and then
just
just
reminded
like
of
wasted
this
all the way.
part
She
in the
still
book
got
that
that
I'm
money through.
reading about, like, and it really talks about, like, the feminine and masculine, and so I was just rereading it to, like, remember what it said, because it, like, really stuck with me. And I wanted to bring it up to you, so.
What did it say?
Okay. It says that an overdose of male aggressive energy is macho, controlling, unbalanced, and unnatural. The problem is that aggressive energy is what we've all been taught to respect. We've been taught that life was made for quarterbacks, so we exalt our masculine consciousness, which when untempered by the feminine is hard. Therefore, so are we, all of us, man and woman. We've created a fight mentality. We're always fighting for something, for the job, the money, the relationship, so on and so on and so on. So it's basically saying, capitalism, the world that we're in, is kind of created the status quo of women leaning more towards being masculine. Okay?
Nope.
You don't get it?
None of that registered.
It's not justifying why, but it's not justifying that why. I mean, not justifying that women are masculine, but it's just saying, like, it's kind of what our society creates in women, you know. So
Why,
I think us as women has to, because that's the capitalist world that we live in. We're taught to, like, we have to fight for the job, we have to fight for the relationship, we have to fight for the.
But when you're in a position to where you don't have to fight anymore, you're still masculine. Explain
Well,
that.
that's because that's what society has taught us to do, and taught us to be. But us,
But you're not.
as
You're not
women
fighting
have
for
to-
shit. You're not in the workforce.
well, it's already programmed.
No.
Yes, I think you're just not open.
I
to
think women
understanding.
know how to. You know how to act.
Take a sociology course and
I mean,
understand
I get
that
what you're
society
saying.
impacts
I
us
know
more than you
overall umbrella. I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but we're in charge of ourselves.
think. It is, but it's you have to see through that mask, and especially as women, if you want to be in touch with your more feminine side, you have to understand that we're taught to be masculine from the day we're born. We're taught to be more masculine because that's how you get ahead in this world, and that's what people are constantly pushing on you, especially because we live in a capitalistic society. So it's important for us to be in touch with our feminine side and understand that there needs to be a balance. And feminine energy is passive, and you have to kind of like understand that doesn't mean it's weak, yeah, basically. But like women receive, and you have to just let things happen. And that doesn't mean you're not being active in your life. It just means you have to like surrender, basically, to let things happen. Surrender to the masculine energy.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I think if you're not in the fucking workforce or in a position where you need to fight to get up the ranks, I think you should be 100% in your feminine, just how I have to be 100% of my masculine at all times.
Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's deeper than just like workforce. It's like, you know, if that's the way you're taught to be, then that's just, it's going to be deeper than just like how you act when you're out trying to get a job. It's like how you act. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what women are taught. To fight for the relationship, to fight for people to understand you, to fight for this, fight for that, fight for this.
People told you growing up, fight for this and fight for that?
Not exactly in those words, but you know what I mean. Like, you have to go and, I don't have the words anymore, but you know what I'm trying to say. You don't know what I'm trying to say? It's just a fight mentality. Like, you have to...
I mean, when it comes to a relationship, I don't see where fighting gets you anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that...
I get the workplace.
But I'm not telling you that it's positive. I'm just saying that that's what it is.
I get it.
I believe her, but I think she got it through a man.
Okay.
Or a family member, or some shit like that.
Yeah, otherwise she wouldn't have blown it so easily.
Yeah.
Because if she actually made that million, she'd probably still have it.
That's why she didn't like me call. The shit brought back bad memories.
Yes, right.
Whatever.
Yeah, right.
So, that's
Hey, stay tuned. We're going to watch the Frank Castle. We're just catching up right now.
Look forward.
I will say that.
What?
What's that?
The Frank Castle? The girl got kicked out. I didn't get to see it.
Women, like your strongest weapon, or for example, strongest asset is your looks. However, if you're feminine with the looks, guess what? You want to do things for you? You're feminine enough, he'll do it for you regardless. So we don't even have to say, oh, boss babe, I'm independent, do the shit for me. Nah, you know what? Cool.
Like, it's like a superpower. Like, if you're in your feminine, niggas want to give you everything. Like, if you're like one of my niggas, then I'm like, no, I'm not giving you shit. You know? And I can see how it could feel like I'm giving up so much of myself. But if you like thrive in that feminine energy at all times, you're like a superhuman. Because no one's going to come at you, especially not men, with no type of like, I mean, maybe women might, but men are going to like be at your feet. You'll have the power. But I think society tells women they don't have power when they're in their feminine.
That's
Because
exactly
they're
what
more
I just
submissive.
said. Is it not?
Yeah.
Society teaches you that you have to be more masculine. You have to go after these things. You like, if you're more feminine, like, it's negative and it's weak and like passive and like you're not taking an active role in your life. In your life.
That's not true, though. I think we all know what's true, you know?
Yeah, I think it takes a refrain of,
But it's like our biology. I mean, the fact that you can even be in your feminine and I can even be in my masculine means that we should do that, you know?
I think it needs a balance, for sure.
So you think you can be masculine sometimes and feminine sometimes?
No, but everyone has like everyone has a balance of masculine and feminine.
I'm saying it should be like 95-5, like.
Okay, whatever the balance is for you. It needs to be a balance.
So what's the balance for you? How much are you gonna be in your masculine as opposed to your feminine?
I don't have a percentage.
My thing is you should be who you're supposed to be. Like, I can't walk around in a dress like one day out of the week.
But that's not what being in your feminine means.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it isn't. No, it isn't. It's an energy. It's not about how you present.
Okay.
It's more spiritual. It's not like I'm wearing a fucking. It's not like how you present to the world. It's like it's the energy and like what you give, like your energy, your vibe, your spirituality. You know?
Fuck no. I don't know what spiritual shit is. I just don't. I don't follow astrology. I don't do none of that, man.
But astrology is separate from spirituality. Spirituality is more just like being.
It's funny how I turned the camera on and you're in your masculine and you said that these bitches were fucking stupid as fuck, but you sound just like them. Like
How?
they always talk about the spirituality and the all that shit. That doesn't matter, Hannah. A woman should be in her feminine 100% of the time, just as a man should be in her masculine 100% of the time. That's what you expect of me, right? You're not. You don't want me to be in my feminine.
But
you don't want
I
me to be.
think you have a misunderstanding of what masculine and feminine is, because it is
Explain
spirituality.
it to me. Explain it.
Well, I don't have my notes out, and I won't be able to properly like explain to you without like I don't have the proper like words to explain to you what it is. But I think you think like like I just explained masculine as being aggressive, macho, and like.
Disagreeable. We're trying to fight.
Aggressive energy, controlling, unbalanced, and unnatural. That's an overdose of male energy.
Mm-hmm. The fact that you're fighting for this whatever spirituality thing so hard, it's masculine. Do you realize that?
I'm not fighting for it. I'm just explaining my opinion.
It's like this is what it is. This that's masculine. When you're disagreeable, you're unagreeable, masculine, you're fighting for what the fuck you think. That's masculine. Feminine is submission. It's like, yes. Like, if I was like that around you...
I think you have a completely misunderstanding of how to be masculine and feminine. Yes, you can still be feminine, but still have your own voice and still understand that. I agree with what you're saying when I hear you, but I don't necessarily, like, think that I don't have an opinion just because I'm a woman.
Okay. Oh, the poor baby. I shouldn't have gave her alcohol, y'all. She fucking lost her mind.
Tune in. He knows that I'm attractive. He'll do whatever he can for you. So.
Hey, yo, guys, can you guys get the likes up for my hair? Please, look at the fucking likes up. You got to donate $1 to the show. At least like the goddamn video pushes the algorithm. We're doing 2 shows for you guys back to back. Working really hard, so like the goddamn video. Get us to 10K likes at least.
To piggyback off what
14,000 the whole time. Go ahead.
To piggyback off what Fresh said, the most powerful weapon women have, even more powerful than your looks, is femininity. If you are dude, being feminine will open so many doors for you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, true raw femininity is the cheat code. If you are feminine as a woman, you can get literally whatever you want.
This is what I was trying to explain to her, bruh. She be drinking. It's when they get the alcohol in them, they want to fight for what they believe in, and I don't blame them. But bitch, this is my show. Nah, I'm just like,
Yeah. And it's, ending your sentence saying period. Oh God, that shit is terrible. That's
Don't
the
do
worst.
that.
As soon as a girl does that shit, I'm like, all right, streets only. She's
Well,
she's
think of it this
only
way.
gonna fuck. Like that's it.
Think of it this way: when you walk into a strip club, are the women in there acting like boss babes? Are they empowered? No, they're looking you in the eye. They're smiling. Their posture is good. They're docile. They're feminine. You want to know why? Because that's what pays the fucking bills. You don't walk into a strip club called Boss Babes or Boss Bitches or Strong and Independent Gentlemen's Club. No,
Yeah.
it is always listen. Femininity is. They say sex sells. No, sex doesn't sell. Sex gets you fucked. Femininity sells. Think of yourself like a stripper. If I were in a gentleman's club, how would I act other than taking my clothes off or maybe sucking dick in the champagne room? How would I attract the most male customers? By looking good and acting feminine.
That's it. Who's next? Who's next?
Valentina.
and this nigga spoke just 100% facts, man. I get it. We all people. We all got our opinions, but niggas be giving a lot for these hoes, man. All we ask is a little bit of femininity. That's it.
You have a question?
Question for the guys.
Question.
We answered a lot of our
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
All right.
if anyone has any questions, we'll do last thoughts on the show.
Yep.
Okay?
No questions? All right.
So we'll start here. Thoughts on the show, hate it, love it. Any comments you want to bring up?
I love it. It was really good. I love what we
She
talked
hated
about. You guys. So,
First time that guys actually like called her out like, bro, you got.
Yep.
yeah.
So just to recap, are girls that travel hoes?
This nigga Myron trying to smash. He can't hide that shit from me. I see it. I see the little sly remarks.
She said it earlier.
Well, she could be, but
No.
Maybe.
Okay.
Most likely.
Okay.
there it is.
There you go.
Hey.
What about
Okay.
I liked it. Thank you for having me.
Please pay attention during the podcast.
Definitely no filter.
Oh no,
I
that's not what
was
we
paying
do.
attention.
Stop the
Definitely no filter. But I was saying earlier, it's good that someone needs to say the things that we're saying.
Y'all in the
If no
chat?
one says it, then
There
you know.
you
It'll
go.
never be
So-
said.
What
What's
was
up,
the thing you
Biggs?
think that needed to be said the most that was said?
What you got going on tonight, G?
All of it.
I'm out here chilling.
all of it?
Fantastic.
Sheesh.
It's good that
We watching a fucking podcast. They spitting facts, man. I really fuck with Donovan because he be spitting facts. He's in a relationship just like me, you know. Now I'm trying to navigate my shit. I'm a young nigga trying to, get my bitch on the right path.
end of the day, we all know we're all speaking
Bro, we
facts
try
here.
to bring girls on the show, man, to disagree with us. Because here's the thing. Girls go on TikTok, oh, fresh fit or misogynist, you're assholes. You're so wrong. I would love to go on that show and prove them wrong. We bring girls on all the time. New girls all the time. They literally have nothing to say back to what we're saying. We're like, okay, tell us how we're in a patriarchy. Tell us how we're wrong.
We argue.
I think what we
Yeah.
should do next time is have the girls ask questions first.
Yes.
Just because, like, I feel like this.
Yes.
At this
You
point
guys-
in the
We've
conversation,
already said as much as we need to say.
Yeah,
There's
and
nothing
they're
more.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
so from the beginning.
That's a good point because
I'm telling you,
they didn't know who they were fighting with in the beginning,
At
right?
the beginning, they're like, oh yeah, I see y'all.
Yes. They think they know, and then it's
I
like,
love to see the look on girls' faces
shit.
the very first time when I start talking and they don't know who I am. They're like, "Oh shit!
yeah.
Oh
We
shit!"
got studies to back up the stuff that we're saying. We're not just like talking shit about like women being promiscuous,
Travel
being
hoes.
bad, and all sort of shit. Like it's
You
very
guys literally studied this subject
yes,
before.
yes. Because here's the difference: men have to study women to attract them. Women don't have to
That's
study
right.
men to attract them.
Okay.
You just exist, and men hit you up. For us, we have to understand you guys.
That's right,
girls.
You don't have to y'all don't have to understand anything about a man to get a man. We have to understand everything about you. That doesn't make us better or worse than you. That's just how things are.
Got it. We are
Miss
complicated,
Tyler.
huh?
No, women are not. No, you guys are actually very, very simple. For any man who thinks women are complicated, they're not. Women are as simple. Women are as simple as a used tire. You just have to understand how simple they are.
Whoa.
Misogyny.
Used tires are simple.
Misogyny.
I was going to say wrench. I've used cardboard box. A hammer. Women are not complicated. Women like to feign the illusion of being complicated. You guys know you're not complicated. You guys are very, very simple. You guys are every bit as two-dimensional as we are.
I agree, but they still don't get it.
Yep.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, niggas is paying for you to go to TCI without getting
any
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. If that doesn't prove that a lot of guys are fucking clueless and this podcast is needed, I don't know what is, man. Because I'll tell you this, man, there's not that many guys finessing girls like that at all.
That's an L for them.
Yeah, for every 100 guys that's getting finessed by a girl, there might be like 1 or 2 guys finessing a girl back.
And if they do,
Tinder
they
Tinder swindler.
Dude, the Tinder swindler, he's wanted by Interpol.
That's true. Yo, the Tinder swindler, that was funny, bruh. Oh, wait. No, that's a different one. The Tinder swindler was the one that got the money out the bitches. There was that one nigga that got doxxed by all these hoes on TikTok. That shit was crazy. Like, it was all saying his name and shit, saying don't go out with this fool. He's just trying to smash or whatever. That shit is crazy. It can be broadcasted on TikTok and shit. Like, what?
Dying to death. Listen, we got women out here going on these foodie calls, right? Outward bragging, yes. I download Tinder when I am broke to get fed by guys I'm not sexually attracted to. Yet, the Dine and Dash dater got 120 days in jail.
Wow. Yeah. Yo, there's girls doing what the Tinder swindler did every fucking day.
Every fucking
They're
day.
not going to jail.
Ain't
The
nobody
Tinder
on TV.
swindler finesses a couple white girls out of fucking Europe. Oh my god, let's do a documentary.
International search. She must
fugitive,
be
bro.
found. And oh my god.
Bro, it goes to show. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Women don't take L's with men. They just
don't.
They're
They
not
don't.
used to it. They're not used to it. So.
Or rejection as well, because
That's right. Girls can't handle
rejection as well.
No, they cannot.
Yeah, a lot of pretty girls aren't even used to that. They don't know what that is.
They will in their
foreign
mid
concept.
30s. When they, just like you said, when they start buying their own drinks, they'll know
Yeah,
what's up.
that's when a girl wakes up is when she got to buy her own drinks in the club. I'm telling y'all, man. That's what she knows. She's hit the wall. It's over.
Yo, most girls have never heard the N word. I don't mean nigga. I mean no.
No.
Oh.
Y'all are like,
Bro, this thing could be this thing could be funny sometimes.
did he just? Oh.
Okay, so I know this is my second time here, right? So I feel like I'm always putting something, huh?
March. What?
We have a shirt that says I feel like. Thank you.
Oh,
We'll
sorry.
continue.
So whenever you say, we say March.
I feel like
Merch.
just being on here again really helps me understand men more, and just like helps me in my own game.
Good.
So I really appreciate
See,
that.
that's why you're single now.
Yeah.
Like, man, that nigga was a bum. I got what I needed. Fuck that.
Hey, I was gonna say we gotta give her time. We gotta give her time. She'll find somebody.
She outside.
All right.
He belongs to the street.
Miss Kazakhstan.
Well,
Miss
I don't have
Kazakhstan.
headphones, but it's been a great learning curve since I've been
Don't
used
worry,
to
we
this
can hear
culture, to the US in general. It made it really easy for me to manipulate my way through.
Smart. Okay.
Well, I enjoyed it, and I surprisingly actually agree with all your viewpoints. And a lot
Oh,
of
imagine
things.
that.
Yeah. And I also think your wife expresses herself lovely.
She's
and
not my wife.
She's amazing.
She's my girlfriend, but thank you.
Oh, there's a reason.
Wife material.
You want to tell them real quick why it's important to have a girl as your girlfriend?
Oh,
Donovan?
yes.
I think it's important for the guys to know this. We'll let her finish, and then you can tell them about the
Well, I saw
wife.
you, I saw you like nodding your head and definitely, taking it in, so that's cool.
Right. Yeah, I was taking it in, so thank you.
Yeah, the reason why Devin is not my wife and never will be my wife is because I have too much to lose. Now, we have an agreement. If I decide to trade her in for a younger model, I told her, and I'm going to take care of her. Listen, I'm going to take care of you financially, but if she cheats on me, you're on your own.
Prenup.
That's fair.
Oh,
No, there is there is no. I mean, she's been good to me. Like, we've been together. We just celebrated our now 5.5 years. And if I decide to go my separate way, if I make that decision unilaterally, I'm not just going to be like, all right, well, you gave me 5 years of your life, see you later. No, I'm going to make sure she's taken care of because she's helped me with my business and she's helped me financially. That's just the right thing to do.
See, that's fair. That's fair.
But
Real man.
The
if
state's
she
not
fucks,
involved.
if the state's not
Thank
involved,
God.
but if she fucks with that nigga Taekwon, then Taekwon's gonna take care of you. Shout out to Taekwon.
This nigga said Taekwon. Taekwon's about to kick care of this bitch. I respect that. This nigga got in the back of his mind that he want to hit a little model though.
She's gonna take one L.
Before we go to Miss Japan, real quick, guys, I want to give you guys a quick little reminder. Tomorrow, I'm going to be dropping the video on Fedit. The Unabomber is going to come out tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm going to start releasing the documentary shows at 6 p.m., guys. Go subscribe to that channel, Fedit 1811. I know a lot of you guys like crime documentaries. It's one of the few. It's actually the only channel on YouTube where you can get a former federal agent that goes in and breaks down criminal cases for you guys. I do live streams and I also do documentary breakdown.
This nigga had to get his Fed shit in.
Last one I did was the O.J. Simpson case. Gave my prediction on who really killed Nicole Simpson on June 12th, 1994. So go check out that channel, subscribe to it. It's Fedit 1811. Show them real quick, Chris.
This was a good show. It's always good when Donovan's on, bro. I swear to God. Like,
On there. Scroll down. Bam. And this video is going to come out tomorrow, guys, at 6 p.m. So check it out.
Yo, go to the channel real quick.
Which one?
No,
Fedit?
Yeah,
Oh.
Fedit.
Okay.
And
Go to channels.
Oh, yeah.
All right, go to mine real quick.
my bad, y'all. If you was in the chat and shit, my girl's fucking. I got a baby and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she taking care of the baby and shit.
I'm gonna add it. By the way,
You're going to what?
Oh yeah, thank you.
good videos. All right, so tomorrow we're doing a live stream, a blind date for one of the girls on this podcast right here.
Lost a bet.
So real quick, man, she lost a bet. Three blind dates. So I need 3 guys from either Discord or from the chat or somewhere in Miami to pull up for a blind date with her. So we'll see what happens on the stream. We'll at 4 p.m. and we got y'all, man. So there you go.
Cool.
That one?
Yeah, I'm right.
All right, and guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and like the video that we got going right now. There's only.
It's a nice smile.
You can't put it on a blind date with the female?
No, a blind date.
With the female?
No, only niggas.
Straight up.
Shame. Shit.
Bro, you see, there's OnlyFans and then there's only niggas.
Why? Here's the thing. I just gotta call this out. Most girls are fake lesbians. Y'all don't really like girls like that.
Dude,
Bro. Like,
real
stop.
talk.
Like, these
Real
girls
talk.
be fucking capped. They're like, I like girls. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, the girl earlier, she's like, she wanted to kiss her. She's like, oh, no, thanks. Bro, girls don't even like each other. And then you guys expect us to just be friends with y'all. That's the crazy part to me. It's like, yo,
I definitely.
females don't even like hanging out with
Dude,
females.
she totally oversold it. Like, she said she was a lesbian like 120 dozen times.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, this girl definitely likes her some dick.
Like, yeah, no.
She's scratching the fuck out her leg, ain't she? What the fuck she got going on?
When girls say that they're lesbians, bro, 9 out of 10 times, just like a fake lesbian, they kiss one girl at the club when they were drunk and they consider it lesbian.
Look at her. She looking down at the shit like she got hives or some shit. I get it. Why do girls get hives? What is that?
Y'all are not lesbian. You're not eating each
They do
other's
it for
boxes like that. You know vaginas are disgusting. You don't even like to lick vaginas. And you guys are over here expecting us to lick vaginas. Vaginas are disgusting.
Hey, check it out.
And,
Law number
yeah.
24, the 49 laws of Sharp. The more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely the opposite is true. So if you're going to tell a lie, ladies, tell it one time and let it lay.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
Don't keep trying to sell it. I'll be like, I don't know about
Cat
that.
one girls say they like girls. They don't like girls.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Yeah, every girl likes
You're
girls.
looking a fun experience with a girl.
Yeah.
But never look
Most of the time, girls say they like girls just so they can get guys to like be attracted to them. more.
Yes,
Like
they
like
love
the
that.
attention.
I'm gonna convert her. I'm gonna convert
Bro, look at this. Oh, fuck, my bad, chat. Fucking up the camera and shit. Look at this whole face, bro. Hold up. What was that? What is this face right here? Look at that. She trying to suck some dick, man. It'd be crazy, bro. Hey, I promise y'all we about to get a studio. And shit about to go crazy, cuz I'm about to have these bitches. I'm about to have badder bitches than they be getting. These bitches be looking mid.
to the dick side. And it's only sex only. Yep, that's it.
I dated more women than men, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Law number 34 of the 49 laws of Sharp. Most women have hooked up with more women than most men.
That's true.
Dated, not hooked up. I said dated.
Yeah.
Come on now, for what? Here we
So
go.
wait, y'all
Now we're
just
hung out.
hung
Now
out.
we're fucking airs.
You guys didn't smash or scissor or
Yeah, you
nothing?
just hung out.
Of course, I've had sex with them, but I've been in, committed relationships with them, and
That's
it
what
hasn't
you're saying.
been like a husband.
You have a really, she has a need to be right. I literally just said what she said, but she said, no, it was dated, not hooked up. It's all the same. It is what it is.
I'm gay.
They're not. You are not.
Who said she was gay? You're too pretty to be gay.
She's lying, bro. If you were,
If there's no such thing as a lipstick lesbian, sweetie.
bro, you wouldn't be traveling to Turks and Caicos to hang out with dudes if you were a lesbian,
Come on.
bro.
We didn't even hang out with dudes.
No.
We by ourselves.
Oh, so you flew her out together,
No, it was for like
and y'all smashed.
for summer.
Bro, we're gonna move on to Miss Japan. These girls are.
Oh, so
All right, Miss Japan. What are your thoughts, if you remember anything?
The titty's too fat to be lesbian. Hey, the titty's too crazy.
You guys definitely say things that the average person wouldn't say, so I really appreciate that because it's a different experience. But I had a lot of fun, so thank you for having me here.
All right. I see some of your answers were based in reality, so that's good.
Yes.
Did you learn that from being in Japan, where the women are women and the men are men?
Sure, yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
Yeah, real talk, she was the most feminine on the panel. Her. Mm-hmm. Yes. Look at that smile.
What did you want?
Yeah, Japan is really big on like family values and shit like that.
Yeah,
they're-
like politeness
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff
real.
like
Yeah,
that.
the women are very feminine and
They
in
don't play
general.
that thought shit.
Yeah, it's not like here in the United States. Like the women act like women and they promote families over there. It's not like here in the United States where like we tell women, oh yeah, be single and be a thought and divorce your husband and have a single, be a single mom and shit. Like
Have
they don't,
babies at
they don't
40.
promote that fucker in Japan.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
are your parents still together?
My parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But they're like kind of on the verge of a divorce.
Are they?
Yeah.
But they're making it work though,
They're
right?
like almost 50.
Oh, well, that doesn't count though.
And you're an adult now, so it's like whatever.
How do you
Yeah,
say?
so I don't really mind.
How do you say I like chicken in Japanese?
Chicken wa daisuki desu.
Oh. Wait, what does gambaramas mean?
Like keep going or like good luck.
What does
Come on, bro.
what does that mean?
Kudasai?
Yeah.
Like please.
Bro, that Hennessy be hit.
That's Chinese.
Hey. You think they poisoning us with that Hennessy, bro? Holy shit, don't know alcohol make my eyes water like that. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Alright, cool.
Nani? First, we're watching that Japanese porn.
Japanese porn, yeah.
What about
This nigga watching hentai?
Darren, what are your final thoughts besides the
shit.
chat being mean to you?
I have a lot of fun. Like, I learned.
Speaking of Venus.
Sorry, I learned a lot about like men's point.
Hey, man, real talk, she cute, bruh. I know the chat was roasting her or whatever, but you gotta appreciate a chocolate woman, bruh.
Or so forth.
Okay.
And how you guys feel about like a female not having her life together, because basically you're telling her, you don't really have to be a breadwinner. You shouldn't really have your own you can have your own money and stuff like that, but it really doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like what you're bringing to the table, you know, because some men will tell you, what are you bringing to the table other than pussy. So it's like you take the pussy off the table, and it's like, what are you actually offering? So I got to learn a lot.
Nice.
That's awesome. How about that? Somebody actually listened.
Yeah, somebody actually was paying attention. I mean,
Seeing she's fucking smart too, man. Y'all be passing up the smart bitches for the bitches that look like Jean top in the left, but she trying to claim she like bitches more than niggas, knowing damn well she better fuck Myron at the end of the night.
I think, I always tell women, go ahead and change your career and make money. Just understand it doesn't make you sexier to the opposite gender. And if anything, it's only going to handicap you. Make $100 grand a year, understand now you're going to be a victim of your success to a degree.
Period.
Doors are closing. Now you can't date a guy that makes $50K per year, who's more than likely going to be a nice, dutiful, good husband to you.
Amen.
Your master's degree is so hot.
Question out. Real quick, do you drive often?
Is that fun?
Yeah.
Do I drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drive.
What car do you drive?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm not driving right now.
Oh, no, right now?
Like at this physical moment, no.
When are you getting your next car?
Probably in
Booker
2 months.
T? Bro, y'all can't be doing that, bruh. Hopefully the chat come across the channel and shit. Y'all can't be calling bitches Booker T, bruh. I ain't gonna stand for this shit.
don't forget to drive down Grover Street, okay? Don't forget.
This nigga.
That's cute.
Unbelievable.
Yo,
I'm just trying to give her a prop paying attention. I'm like, oh, he's about to drop some shit.
it's a good street. Yeah, it's fresh.
Can you tell me how to get there?
Oh, fresh.
I wouldn't know how to get there, but I mean,
Fresh.
They got me good.
Guys,
Somebody
this is what we deal with, guys.
They got me good.
Wow.
I don't know what's coming all the time.
The hair's growing back, but I'm losing it too, man. This shit sucks.
It's like as soon as it grows in, it just falls right out.
Wasting $10,000, bro.
Ben Wallace. Bro, what is wrong with y'all niggas, man? Y'all called him the whole Ben Wallace?
All right. Can you guys please like the video for me, bro? Because not only am I losing hair from the girls, but I'm also losing it from Fresh's really bad jokes. Jesus Christ, man.
oh man.
Oh, okay.
Put up with you.
This is the part where you give your last thoughts or
I
last.
mean, hearing all those opinions, yeah, that was fun.
Everything we said was facts, not opinions.
I mean,
This bitch drunk as fuck.
of your opinion, I don't know.
Okay, what was an opinion?
Oh my god.
What was an opinion? Tell me that.
Valentina, let me give you a piece of advice.
my god.
Let me give you,
man, we gotta make a claim, you gotta back it up.
Seriously, let me give you a piece of advice. You need to get married young.
Young?
Yes. You, listen, no.
Why not?
It's like, young.
Shit true though, man.
Got it. Okay. Translation.
End of conversation.
No.
Yeah, we have to live our life. We have to live our life. Fuck as many guys as possible before settling down.
Nah, bro.
Yep. That's exactly what it means.
That's
No,
how you want to put it. Fuck it.
no, that's what you mean. What else does live your life mean?
Go out,
And
drink, have
And-
fun with my friends.
go out, drink, have fun with your friends. What else? So when you go out and you
want
drink,
to hear what you want to hear.
sweetheart,
Yo,
sweetie,
I'm
listen,
just
listen. Girls
to
get
put
into
him out there.
hold on. Girls get into hoe shit. Listen, she's the only one here that just does not want to admit out loud that girls get into hoe shit. I was actually trying to be nice to you. Stop talking. I don't want to hear you anymore. Listen, someone who looks like you need to focus on finding a high value husband right now. How old are you?
20.
You are 20 years old and you are fucking beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
need to go find a high value husband right now because I promise you, in 10 years with that mindset, you're gonna fucking regret it.
Tell your wife she's beautiful. Your girlfriend.
Huh?
Yeah, tell her she's beautiful.
Next.
Don't tell me.
All right. So anyway,
You are beautiful. You need to get married because if you don't, you're gonna be in a lot of fucking trouble.
what's the
That much I
opinion
do
again?
know.
So what did we say? That's an opinion.
Bruh. This bitch said, tell your wife she... What? The bitch knows where she stands, bitch. He trying to give you some fucking advice. And he's stretching it with that beautiful shit, I'm gonna be honest. Bitch, you look like my nigga Rico.
I give my opinion and you give yours.
I was saying what we were saying was most of the time facts.
Yeah,
the only thing I would say that's an opinion is that, well, not even, it's fairly factual, is that girls that travel often by themselves are involved in some promiscuous activity.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most
Oh,
part, yeah.
she thought I was. You thought I was hitting. She thought I was hitting on her. No, sweetie, you need to find. Okay, you need to find a husband.
Hitting on me.
Listen, you need. Okay, got it. You need
Oh, shit. That's why I fuck with Donovan. He be calling this shit out.
to right away.
I don't want to.
Well, you're gonna be a
I'll take
lot.
my-
You and
If
you
that's
too.
what you think.
Here we go. See, that's what I think. Okay.
Well, on this
See,
podcast,
I'm just trying to help her out.
we tell women the truth. We tell them you should find a guy when your values at its highest. And
Unbelievable,
typically, you're the most beautiful when you're young. So we tell girls, well, if you know your value is at this peak and you want to get the best guy, you should get a guy when you're at your peak, not later on.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends. It really
Depends on what?
On everything.
Yeah,
Because
here we are, just
if we're,
right.
like,
Okay.
yes, if we're talking generally, like, you feel me? Like, but I'm talking about, like, me.
Yeah,
just
because you're
myself.
different.
No, I'm not gonna say I am. Everyone's different.
So,
Everyone's unique.
J. Cole made a song.
Okay, never mind.
He
I wanna
said,
hear it.
You can't
she
tell.
don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
No,
Yeah.
fine. Let her do what she wants to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
girls are gonna do what they want anyway. We just tell girls it's best for you to cash out and leave the casino.
It's crazy how you can't be objective and tell a woman, hey, you're beautiful. I'm trying to let you know. Niggas are gonna use and abuse you out here. Niggas is gonna use and fucking abuse you out here. Go ahead, find you a good guy. while you're 20 years old, in the next 5 years, try to find something good. She turns it around. Oh, tell your wife, you hitting on me. Bitch, I ain't worried about your ass.
You're up, and the problem is that most girls stay in the casino, continue to gamble, and lose their money, and they try to leave when they're 31, 32, and the problem is that you're not going to get the same guy when you're 31, 32 versus when you were 21.
Oh, but she has to live her life,
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
But...
So I don't get it. Like, you agree with us, but then now you're saying, like, look.
No, because you gave me the question, are girls that travel hoes?
Oh,
That was
We're
the
gonna take part.
question, and I'm
we
saying
said,
no.
It's not a question. I said, what did we say that's opinionated? And I said, I guess you can interpret us saying that girls that travel often by themselves are hoes as an opinion. But in general, we've seen that that's generally true for most girls that travel alone.
Okay,
Especially that go
for
to
most
fancy
girls.
places.
Sure.
Here we go.
Still makes it true, though.
What this is an example of, guys, is no matter what you tell women, there are lessons that women cannot be taught but have to be learned. You are quintessential examples of lessons that have to be learned. We'll see y'all at 35.
I mean,
Yeah, laughing free and easy now. That's cool. Like, I mean, listen, enjoy it while it lasts. I'm just telling y'all, you guys need to lock down
The
somebody.
advice girls give each other is typically very destructive. Have fun in your 20s. Do what you want. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Cool. You could do that.
Cool.
But,
Got it.
I'll tell you
I was
this
trying
right
to help
now.
y'all out, but that's all right.
The guys I know
What
that
do
are
I
successful,
know?
that got money, they don't wife up chicks that had fun.
what if we
You know what
never
I'm
want to
saying?
get married?
Then that's your problem.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
But right now you're young. Of course, you're older and might want kids and family.
Listen, they think they don't want to get married now because they're young and
Yeah.
I
beautiful,
didn't say
but...
that. I didn't say that.
Fine. You didn't say
She's
it,
saying,
you're right.
she's saying, what if we don't want to get married? But
I
that's
do want to get married.
Okay, you know what?
so
I give
you
up.
do. She doesn't. I
Live
guess.
your life, YOLO, living your best life.
All right.
Y'all got you.
It was fun. I liked it. It was interesting listening to opinions.
Okay. Tell me what was an opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna replay some shit for you
Okay, I'm ready.
so you can check it out.
Sorry,
I think
y'all.
this was very.
The baby woke up.
No, it's all good.
We're back though.
Here's with that mindset, you're gonna fuck.
Okay, so Donovan tries to give this girl some game. Hold on.
Jesus Christ, man.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Homegirl, pretty much the fucking star of the show. I don't know why everybody's fucking attention is on this bitch. She looks like my boy Paco, but it is. I mean, of course she is. She's the type of girl that is like in between. It's like, you know, she looks a little. The jawline's too strong. She looks, you know. No?
What do you mean in between? Like she's androgynous?
No. Not androgynous. I think men can only be androgynous.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What was that? Only men can be androgynous, babe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, baby. I just misunderstood.
Prince was androgynous.
Like, yeah, he was. Like she's.
You know, like
It's the
together
you feel
because
me.
basically you're telling her, you know,
It's the you feel me.
Shout out to
Yeah, I think.
Listen, you feel me? And the fucking t-shirt. Why are you wearing a t-shirt, bitch?
I'm wearing a t-shirt.
I'm saying on a fucking podcast, like, as a single woman, trying to present yourself to the best.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is. Fuck, hold
Piece of
on.
advice.
my god.
Hey, man, we gotta make
Hold on, here we go. Right here.
I mean, you have your opinion, I have mine.
Okay, what was an opinion?
Oh my God.
What was an opinion? Tell me that.
Valentina, let me give you a piece of
Oh
advice.
my god.
Hey, man, we gotta make a claim. You gotta back.
What was that? Oh my god. That was a little bit of something, right? Oh my god. He picked it up quick, right? He's about to give you some advice.
Yeah, like she didn't want to hear it.
Or she did want to hear it. Oh my god. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, let me give you a piece of advice. You need to get married young.
Young?
Yes. You,
not
listen,
tell
no.
Why not?
It's like young.
You have to live our life.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Translation.
Got
No,
it.
we have to live our life. We have to live our life. Fuck as many guys as possible before settling down.
I
Yep.
mean,
That's exactly what it means.
that's
No.
how you want to put it. Fuck it.
No, that's what you mean. What else does live your life mean?
Go out,
And
drink, have
And?
fun with my friends.
go out, drink, have fun with your friends. What else? So when you go out and you
wanna
drink,
hear what you want to hear.
sweetheart,
Yo,
sweetie,
I'm
listen,
this
listen.
close
Girls
to
get
putting
into
him out there.
hold on. Girls get into whole
Yeah,
shit.
you.
Listen, she's the only one here that just does not want to admit out loud that girls get into whole shit. I was actually trying to be
No,
nice
yes,
to
we
you.
do.
Stop talking. I don't want to hear you anymore. Listen, someone who looks like you need to focus on finding a high value husband right now. How old are you?
20.
You are 20 years old and you are fucking beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
need to go find a high value husband right now because I promise you, in 10 years with that mindset, you're going to fucking regret it.
Tell your wife she's beautiful. Your girlfriend.
What was that?
To tell your wife.
Tell your wife to beautiful.
What was that? What was that? He's trying to give this bitch advice. He's a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
He's obviously very cemented in his relationship. He's not worried about these hoes. Obviously. He's told this bitch his girl that she's beautiful.
Yes, it's she.
Like, bitch, what?
That's the mindset that most girls have, and that's why a lot of girls in relationships are.
He's trying to give you advice. And it's very good and sound advice.
Yeah.
And you say, tell your what? Hold on, let me run it back.
I heard it. I was
In
trying to
10
explain
years
to
with that mindset, you're going to fucking regret it.
Tell your wife she's beautiful. Your girlfriend.
Huh?
Yeah, tell her she's beautiful.
Next.
Like.
Okay, but this is what I'm trying to say. Is this a lot of like the mindset that girls have when, like, now she thinks that he's trying to spit game at her.
Are you dumb?
Well, I'm trying to say, are you telling me or are you talking about her?
No, I'm saying,
I was like-
not you.
Well,
I'm saying, are you? You really think this? Oh my god!
This is why.
In front of his woman,
This
he's
is-
trying to give some sound advice as an older, seasoned man. You have a terrible mindset.
Yes.
Start trying to move, like, because when you're fucking 35, you're gonna be old and bitter.
Yes, I agree, and I think it's because like her ego is probably very inflated, and so she feels like, oh, he's trying to get at me. I can call me beautiful, and he's giving me this advice, type of thing, instead of it as taken as what it is.
Like, what the fuck? You can't call no one beautiful without hitting on them, or
No, you can't. See, this is why girls in relationships, particularly, are insecure of when their man tries.
She's not.
Tries to like.
She's not.
Tries. Let me finish. Tries to like when men like girls' photos or comment on girls' photos and all these different things. It's because girls think like this. Girls have this.
Commenting is different.
Girls
You're having
have
a
this-
conversation face to face. You're obviously like.
Girls have that mindset, like, oh, like now he wants me, like, oh, type of that mindset. So it's like.
I'm telling me.
All right. So anyway,
You are beautiful. You need to get married because if you don't, you're going to be in a lot of fucking trouble.
What's the
That much
opinion
I do
again?
know.
So what did we say? That's an opinion.
That I give my opinion and you give yours.
I was saying what we're saying was most of the time facts.
Yeah,
the only thing I would
yeah.
say that's an opinion is that, well, not even, it's fairly factual, is that girls that travel often by themselves are involved in some promiscuous activity. For the most part, yeah. For the most part,
Oh,
yeah.
she thought I was. You thought I was hitting. She thought I was hitting on her. No, sweetie, you need to find.
See?
Okay,
Yeah,
you need to find a
exactly.
husband.
Hitting on me.
Listen, you need. Okay,
Look!
got it.
No, I didn't think you were hitting on me at all. Then, bitch, what was that comment?
Yeah.
This shit is crazy to me. Like, hold on.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part,
Oh,
yeah.
she thought I was. You thought I was hitting. She thought I was hitting on her. No, sweetie, you need to find. Okay, you need to find a husband.
No.
Got it. You need to find a husband right away.
I don't want to.
Well, you're going to be a lot. You and you
That's
too.
what you think.
Here we go. See, that's what I think. Okay.
Well, on
let's
this
see.
podcast,
Try to help her out.
we tell women the truth. We tell them you should find a guy when your value's at its highest. And
Unbelievable,
typically, you're the most beautiful when you're young. So we tell girls, well, if you know your value is at this peak.
What's
you
your
wanna-
thoughts on that? What just happened?
Of her saying. I just told you. Of her saying that him saying that your value is most beautiful when you're young?
Mm-hmm. Or just saying, like, you need to... God damn, it's just crazy, like...
I think...
Like, how could you possibly think I'm hitting on you when my girl is sitting here and we're just having a conversation?
Okay, but that's how girls think, and that's how and us girls know that that's how girls think. So, like, this is a huge example when his girl's literally sitting next to him, and she thinks because he's trying to give her advice because he said the word beautiful, she thinks like, oh, like, he's in my bag now. That's why it's like, it's the same shit over social media. Like, you liking girls' stories, you comment on girls' stories or whatever, now she's like, oh, like, I got this man in my bag.
Mm-hmm. But he's not
That's
in
just
your
how girls
bag,
think.
though. He's not.
But, you can't tell a girl that. She's gonna be like, oh, but he was in my DMs. Like, it's perfectly explainable. It's just how women think.
It's a dumb way to think.
Guy, you should get a guy when you're at your peak.
It's not smart.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends. It really
Depends on what?
On everything.
Yeah,
Because
your ears is
if we're,
bright.
like,
Okay.
yes, if we're talking generally, like, you feel me? Like, but I'm talking about, like, needs.
Yeah, because you're different.
No, I'm not gonna say I am. Everyone's different.
So,
Everyone's unique.
J. Cole made a song.
Okay, never mind.
He said,
You can't
she
tell.
wanted me to say, don't save up.
No, fine. Let her do what she wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, we just tell girls it's best for you to cash out and leave the casino when you're up. And the problem is that most girls stay in the casino, continue to gamble, and lose their money, and they try to leave when they're 31, 32. And the problem is that you're not going to get the same guy when you're 31, 32 versus when you were 21.
Oh, but she has to live her life,
I
though,
mean, that
Miley.
is true.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
But
so I don't get it. Like, you agree with us, but then now you're saying like, look.
No, because you gave me the question: are girls that travel hoes?
Oh,
That was
What
your
did I say?
question, and I'm
we
saying
said,
no.
It's not a question. I said, what did we say that's opinionated? And I said, I guess you can interpret us saying that girls that travel often by themselves are hoes as an opinion. But in general, we've seen that that's generally true for most girls that travel alone.
Okay,
Especially they go
for
to
most
fancy
girls.
places.
Sure.
Here we go.
Still makes it true, though.
What this is an example of, guys, is no matter what you tell women, there are lessons that women cannot be taught but have to be learned. You are quintessential examples of lessons that have to be learned. We'll see y'all at 35. But yeah, laughing free and easy now. That's cool. Like, I mean, listen, enjoy it while it lasts. I'm just telling y'all, you guys need to lock down
The
somebody
advice girls
now.
give each other is typically very destructive. Have fun in your 20s. Do what you want. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Cool. You could do that.
Cool.
But,
Got it.
I'll tell you
I'll
this
try
right
to help
now.
y'all out, but that's all right.
The guys I know
What
that
do
are
I know?
successful that got money, they don't wife up chicks that had fun.
What if
you
you
know what I'm
never
saying?
want to get married?
Then that's your problem.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
But right now, you're young. Now, of course, you're older and
Yeah,
kids and family.
Listen, they think they don't want to get married now because they're young and
I
beautiful,
didn't say
but
that. I didn't say that.
fine. You didn't
She's
say
saying,
you're right.
she's saying, what if we don't want to get married?
Yeah.
But that's
I do want to get married.
Okay,
okay.
you know,
So
I
you
give
do.
up.
She doesn't. I
Live
guess.
your life, YOLO, living your best life.
All right.
Y'all got you.
It was fun. I liked it. It was interesting listening to opinions.
Okay. Tell me what was an opinion.
Well, to me, something isn't factual unless there's been like a case study
What
on
wasn't
it, and
factual?
it's been like scientifically.
What
proven.
was it factual then?
Like the whole like X percentage of women that travel are hoes. Like, how do you measure that? How do you measure that?
When women travel,
Like, where's the
I'm pretty
evidence?
sure
That's a
they
good point.
studied that.
But no, what I'm saying is that and this is anecdotal.
Yeah.
I can't
There's
point
no
to a study
studies.
on this. Women that travel alone, a lot of times, especially when they're in luxurious areas, whatever. Let's be honest, who's paying for that? Most of the time, it's not the girl. Some dude that's fucking.
I mean, something can't be factual unless it's been proven. sort of thing.
100%.
But if it's generally true,
But is it generally true?
that's what we
Yeah,
said.
that's your opinion.
Yeah, our argument.
Exactly.
Our
You really
argument
think
was
there's
it's
gonna be a
generally true.
study on how many bitches is fucking niggas on their vacations? That don't mean it don't happen.
Besides that,
There should be a study because
Does it?
it's a phenomenon
It
to
was
get
all opinions,
blown
Mary.
out.
We
Like,
don't
that's
know
like
what we're
a
talking about.
I want to see if she has something else. Those opinions.
So there
the
should
fact
be a
that,
case study.
like, what you
Nah,
believe
not
to be
even the
love
flown
is
out.
conditional. I
I'm
also
saying the
think
bitch that
per
goes to
person. It really
Cancun or
depends on the
Cabo
person and the
on
Do you
situation.
think
her
love
own,
is unconditional?
she's gonna come in contact with some
Either
niggas.
or, really, it just
Yeah, for
depends.
sure.
There you go.
Why are you going on your own?
Yeah, I agree.
Conditional.
This just proves that women don't have any steadfast beliefs. They're just like, yeah, it all depends and it's all subjective. Got it.
I mean,
y'all are right. No, you're right.
Life
You got
is
it.
subjective, though.
Yeah, totally.
You can't say
Totally
it's
subjective.
not.
Yes, no, you're absolutely right. There are no objective truths. The sky is not really blue, and the earth is not really round. We got it. Well, it depends on how you look at it.
We're talking about human behavior, though. Human behavior is different per experience, per person.
That's very true, but there are also absolutes with human behavior. If somebody shoots me in the shoulder, it's going to hurt. There's nothing subjective about
It's
that.
physical, though. You can measure that based on your pain receptors. Like, that isn't like behavior.
You're right. Listen, you're absolutely right.
Well,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Listen, hold on. Listen. Women like her, hold on. Women like her need to be right. So there's nothing you can tell her that she'll say, yes, I agree.
There are studies proving that women cheat more than men, and it's related to travel. Online, you can Google it right now. And there's a documentary.
She's not going to believe it. She's going to say, well, where are the studies?
But
I don't even know that. Where the studies are.
There you go, Fresh with the Savior.
Yeah, it does.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's
I did
shit.
see that.
It is Fresh with the Savior. So that's it's verified online.
Okay, well, it all depends on where the. See, here we go. It doesn't matter.
Documentaries,
Yeah.
Google it right now. On your phone.
It's done. It's over. Listen,
You took those
It's
photos.
factual.
it's over. It's over.
Not only that, like, I mean, there is an emerging sugar daddy culture where women travel to their sugar daddies all the time.
Oh, but that's an opinion, Myron. Just because they flying out doesn't mean they expect sex.
Girls aren't paying for
It's all
dudes to
subjective.
travel. Like, it's
Yeah.
the dudes paying for the girls.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, men who fly out women and expect things, that's an expectation that they set on themselves. That isn't, like, it shouldn't just be, like,
Totally. Should and is are two very different things, but that's okay. It's all subjective.
Yeah, I mean, you
got
can
all the
say
answers.
men shouldn't do that, but the reality is they pay for the plane ticket trying to fuck. Like, I mean, that's the
Right,
truth.
but that's their problem. They're the ones
Here we
that
go.
wasted the money.
She
They're
will
the
never
ones
ever
that-
say, I agree. You just won't. She just won't. That's just it. It is what it is. That's fine.
It's not about
It's kinda
that. I mean,
like, why are
the
you
point
going?
is just to argue that, like, the dudes don't just, like, fly girls
what
out
the
for nothing. Like,
fuck?
smash, and that's the whole
You're,
conversation.
women are not stupid,
But
dude.
men, when they do that, they form.
We're all humans. We all have a fucking brain. It's pretty big. It's bigger than most mammals. We know, like, deductive reasoning, and we know. Women, that crosses your mind. Like, he's expecting to fuck me, but I ain't gonna give it to him, though. But I'ma still go. I'ma still take this plane ticket.
Like, I mean, look at this podcast. You guys have been, think about it. We've had open and direct communication with you guys during this podcast. It's been uncomfortable for a lot of you. So women don't deal well with direct communication. They don't at all.
I mean, I think I've made valid points.
No, you haven't. You shucked and jived better than Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, shit.
I mean, again, I just think that.
Was there anything you agreed with today? Other than,
I mean, she said a lot of more things are opinions, but
listen, she
a
can
lot
never
of it-
tell you I agree with you.
a lot of it is rooted in truth or fact. I mean, what was the other thing that she said that wasn't fact?
I don't know. I don't care.
I mean, if you don't show me a study, if you don't show me like factual proof that has been studied, like psychology.
Okay, so we just tackled. We just told you.
that.
What was the second one then? What's the second issue?
I mean,
point
you
is?
told me that, but you didn't
Here we
present me
go.
with facts.
He's going to present it to you, but what was the second thing? What second issue?
This is ridiculous.
That was an opinion.
Just whether love is conditional or unconditional.
I mean, you could argue with evolution. I think about it. Well, actually, you know what? Let's prove this. Only about 40% of men, 30-40% of men since the beginning of time, have procreated with women. Whereas like 90%
Is
of
that
men
a
have
coincidence?
procreated. What does that prove?
Only 40% of dudes have procreate.
Where are you getting these studies from, Myron?
As their seed live on. Is that a coincidence?
It's right here. Here's the study. So, like, I mean, we can argue.
Here we got women.
There's conditional things to where women will put their
promiscuity on vacation is at an all-time
into
high.
you. Like, it's all, this is so, like, elementary shit.
For search. When I work sex on vacation, study says do this.
Okay, so there you go. So first thing debunked, and then the second one is love is conditional because we can see from female mating habits since the beginning of time, only 40% of men have procreated since the beginning of time.
This
So what does
means
that tell you? 60% of guys have not been able to fuck.
That's right.
That
A majority.
literally, by definition, conditional.
Only 4 out of every 10 men that has ever walked the earth have procreated. That proves that love is 1,000% conditional.
Genghis Khan.
Love
Yeah,
is conditional.
I mean-
Okay, so are the women who date men for love outliers then?
You're right. Yes, yes, you're right.
That's why
There's no love.
women can't really love men unless they provide some kind of value first.
But where's the value? I've met plenty of men who don't bring anything to the table.
Are you with
Well,
them
then
now?
you're a dumbass.
No.
I'm
Thank you.
talking about other
There we
people.
go. There we go.
that I've
Now we're
met
changing
in
the
my life.
goalposts.
Okay, so here's the thing. Your personal experience and one or two couples that you know that for some odd reason she's still with the guy, he might provide value that you might not be able to see on a surface level.
I mean,
Which makes it conditional
from
still.
what my girlfriends told me, no, they don't provide anything, and they're with them because they love them.
Gotta be
Because
good.
they
Oh
feel like
my
they
God.
That's what your girlfriend's told you,
How that
though.
make them feel? It's conditional, man. All love is conditional to a degree, and if you don't think that, then you don't operate in reality. It's always conditional.
Do you agree that the sky is blue?
Yes.
Obviously.
All right, mission accomplished.
Here's the thing. I think this is a perfect example of like women get the privilege to think that love is, unconditional. Guys can't think that way.
No,
the reality doesn't
your
reflect
children.
that. Girls only love you under the
For
premise
your
that you
fucking
provide
dog.
some kind of value to some degree, and that's okay.
For your
That's
dog
fine.
for you.
Yeah, but guys have to live in reality.
That's
Women
it.
get to be in a Disney fairy tale like love is unconditional. What? That would never work for a guy. Could you imagine? Just love me for me. I know I haven't done anything, and I know I don't.
I'd love to sit on my ass and just not provide anything for you.
And I'm
And
sorry
just,
that you feel like it doesn't.
But where? Where
Why
did
don't
you
you love me? I'm
Nice
me.
guys finish last all the time. I don't know if
I'm
you
me. Why don't you love
You
me?
know how many guys are friend? You know how many guys are friend zoned? That
No.
are great guys that can't get girls.
Listen, man.
How old are you? Or is that subjective too?
25.
Okay. Okay, well, there we go.
Okay, at least we got one thing that's concrete.
There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, and the sky is blue.
Yes.
So, guys,
I like the video, guys, from my hair.
So that was that. Wait, we gonna check out the Frank Castle too, though. Don't worry, yo.
Why do they call it Frank Castle?
Yeah, here's the. I think it's right here.
And then it's the other guy.
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing. Abusive is very broad. I mean, what are we talking about?
Did he put hands on you?
physically, emotionally.
Did he put hands on you?
Absolutely.
Do you have a restraining order against him?
No, I didn't have to because I pretended like I
Did
cheated
you
on
put
him.
hands
so
on
he
him though?
like, let me
Did you put hands on him? Let's be honest here.
If a man
Oh my! What was that? She hit the camel neck.
Did you put hands on him? Let's be honest here.
if a man puts
Oh fuck!
if a man puts hands on you in order to protect yourself, you have to push
So he always
back.
initiated it.
Dog.
The violence. Never you. Not us.
So he just came home and would just whoop your ass.
That's how mine
An
was.
Orthodox Christian, an Orthodox Jew just came home and just put
Not
hands on you.
Christian. No, just
That's how mine was.
Something's not adding
Yeah.
up here.
so hold on. But
Yeah, something's not adding up.
some people
Is it
have
like
anger problems.
But
yes.
you stayed with him for 10 years, so who's that
So
on?
you're agreeing with me, right?
But you stayed with an
Some people
abusive
have
man for
anger
10 years, so
problems.
who's that on?
Do you understand that women that are in abusive relationships, they stay with them for a reason? Like,
And what's your reason?
What
was your reason?
There's a psychology behind it. It's not,
There is.
like
There's a psychology, but then it's game.
You
Then
just proved my point for me. Look, you just
Game.
proved my point for me. I will love you no matter what.
What do you
Right?
mean
That's
there's
what
a
you do.
psychology
The dude
behind
beat your
it?
ass. You can't love a man who beat your ass, sweetie. Love is conditional.
Yes.
mentality. Can we?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, some
She has a real suitcase that need to be
Say
right.
something, go ahead.
dumb as fuck.
Every time we put him on the spot.
It's gaslighting. It's like
some girls like they kind of like that, like getting hate.
oh hell no.
Some girls are attracted to that. Like
Okay.
Well, that's
Listen, the point is unconditional love. She just said 10 years and I left. Guess what?
Gaslight
That is
and
not
trap
conditional.
you.
She left. It's conditional.
Trap you.
So your point is you.
Trap you.
He put hands on you. That broke your love for him. That's why he had to get up out of there. Conditional
If she was
love.
beating your ass
Here's the
every
thing. We only
night.
have her side of the story. We don't have his.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I mean?
If she was beating my ass every day,
Like, here's the thing. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, I'm just saying.
You
We
can't.
don't.
It's not funny.
We don't.
yes, it is
We don't have his side. So
Beating your
This is
ass
funny.
every day.
we don't have his side.
he beat her ass, but there's no restraining order.
Okay. Okay. We'll move on. No. To last girl. Go ahead.
Me? Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you had something to say about. You had something to say as far as like promiscuity and conditional, unconditional
Well,
love.
here's the thing. Us as women or any kind of mammal, we're all looking to someday procreate, right?
Yeah.
So it's on hierarchy and genetics and biochemistry is what we're initially looking at without really knowing it, right? So hierarchy, we're looking to see if the male can protect us, not only protect us, but protect our kids.
Okay.
Biochemistry to see if our genetics can form correctly,
Okay.
where no problems can happen, and then
what's the
So
other
you
one
agree
said?
with conditional love?
Sounds like
then?
she
So you
Yeah, I
agree.
definitely agree.
Okay. All right.
And I, also too, with the woman next to me, I do something about that is so trauma too. With trauma that happens as kids because two people are mating without being, compatible causes trauma in kids' life. So and then they grow up with it, and then that trauma is all into the dating scheme. So we date people that aren't, protective over us.
Oh,
and
can you
then
stop
create
talking?
What are you
trauma.
talking about? She's making zero sense.
And then you
Yeah.
create
Making
that creates
absolute
trauma.
sense. It's
It
called
creates-
psychology.
Totally.
it causes trauma where we are dating men where we shouldn't be dating because that's a learned lesson
But
when
I
we're
mean,
younger.
this comes back to the whole accountability thing with Marilyn
Which
Monroe and
one's the man?
overdosing drugs. Like, who picks the man?
Which one's the man?
Like, here's the thing. Like, notice how when I talked about me being a drug dealer and going to prison, not one of you said a word. But as soon as I talk about females being accountable, you guys all were like, "What the hell? Oh my god! A victim of my environment." Blah blah blah.
You're
Like,
you're a product of your environment.
But you also make your own choices.
And-
Nobody
and-
put a gun. Nobody put a gun
Product
in
of
anyone's
yeah,
your
head.
and you being a drug
If you
user.
grew up in the hood,
It doesn't matter.
You have
It
no
doesn't matter
choice.
what
If
they
they
did.
did put a gun to
Well,
your
then
head.
that would be the exception to the rule. Yeah, officer, somebody put a gun in my head.
Yeah, but this is the crazy thing is that like when I talk about me taking accountability as a guy going to prison for selling drugs, not one of you said anything. But when we talk about Marilyn Monroe being a hoe, taking drugs and overdosing and killing herself, there's no accountability on that. Why is it that we don't give people personal responsibility when they make bad decisions?
I was
It's
saying
not
that
about
earlier.
that. It's that you're
You guys all
using
gave her a pass.
derogatory
I mean, I was
terms
saying that
towards
earlier.
women.
I mean,
I don't care.
The definition
I'm
of
not,
Marilyn
I'm not
Monroe's
calling
a
a
slut.
drug addict fucking like,
I call him a junkie.
whatever. Like,
Yeah, junkie.
but
Sure.
that
Here's the
never
thing.
came out.
Here's the thing. She was a promiscuous woman, which by default makes her a hoe. If you don't like the word hoe, sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I like
This
the
is
word
fresh and fit.
promiscuous.
Well,
That's
she's a
fine.
hoe. Either way, hoe, slut,
Alright,
whatever it
is
may be.
anyone
You know,
here not promiscuous?
Wait, can I,
I
say
don't know what that has
something?
to do with
We're
Marilyn
on
Monroe
the
being
show.
Look at how they looked at
Here's
her.
the thing. We're not gonna. Well, she's a
fine.
hoe. Either way, hoe, slut,
Alright,
whatever it
is
may be.
anyone
You know,
here not promiscuous?
Can I say-
Look at that side eye. Look at that. Look at her. She's not having it. Homegirl right here, not having it. Bitch, what did you just say? Her? You kidding me? Why are we ignoring this shit?
What do you mean?
The nonsense that's coming out of these bitches' mouth.
No one's ignoring it.
You are.
I'm not. I'm.
It's the
watching.
psychology. It's
No, but
the spirituality. It's
I
all.
think you're being unnecessarily mean.
But that has to do with Marilyn
I
Monroe
appreciate
being
the
a
psychology
hoe.
person.
Here's the
People do
thing.
stay
We're not
in
going to
these
change the way you
relationships
speak on the podcast for your
for a
feelings.
reason,
So,
like,
if we refer to a girl as a hoe, we're going to refer
Am
to
I
her as a hoe.
saying
That's just
that
how it
that
is.
that's taking away
You know what I mean?
accountability on
This
their
isn't like a
part?
politically
No,
correct
like they
podcast.
should
We don't
still be
really care about
accountable
y'all
that
feelings. So
their
we're going to say
childhood affected them in a way
whatever it
where
is.
they ended up in
Okay?
a
If you don't like the word,
abusive
well, too fucking bad.
relationship.
How about this? You hit me all the time, I'm dipping.
Yes.
I hit you all the time, you should dip.
Yes, I agree.
It's simple, Hannah. There's no psychology to it. It's a very simple math equation. It's your fault if you're with a fool for 10 years and he's beating your ass.
I agree.
That's your fault.
Aaron,
Like, stop.
relax. I'm not.
No,
I'm
it's
not-
stupid as fuck to argue these mute points.
I'm not arguing with you. I think you're taking it as me arguing. I'm telling you that, yeah, 10 years is a long time. And I'm not taking accountability away from the person who's in the relationship, but I'm saying it's like a lot deeper than that. Yes, you should leave, but a lot of people stay, and there's a reason. And
What's
for
the
that.
reason, though? Explain it.
If I don't have like the words for you right now because I know it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to explain it correctly.
Why not? Because it doesn't make sense.
But not everyone makes sense in life, and that's the thing. Just because you should do something doesn't mean people do, and that doesn't take away. And just because they didn't doesn't mean that they're not accountable for why they didn't. Like, yes, they're still accountable that they stayed in that relationship, and they should acknowledge that. It's their fault also at the end of the day, but there's still reasons for it, is what I'm
What's
saying.
the reason, though? I'm trying to understand what the reason is.
Reasons. Like, the other girl was saying, like, oh, if you're shown a type of way, like in childhood trauma, whatever, you're presented a man that you think is safe and is not, and you've grown up thinking that that man is, that those type of men are safe, you're gonna gravitate to those types of men.
Men that fucking punch you in the face are safe?
No, that's not what I'm saying, Aaron. I don't want to like sit here and try to argue because you don't have an open mind to receiving them, like what I'm saying, so it's not gonna like translate well to you.
My mind is very open. I just think if you're in danger, you should leave. It's simple. It's not.
It is simple, but it gets complicated. I'm not saying that.
No. If Ayano's getting beat by her boyfriend, she should fucking leave.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Aaron, I am saying yes. I am not justifying why women stay. I'm just saying that women stay and there's psychological reason for why they do. I'm not saying that it's right.
You are justifying it by even arguing with me.
I'm not
right
saying
now.
that it's right. I'm not saying that they should have done that. I'm just saying that life is more complicated than that, and there's reasons for why people stay. I'm not saying that it's good. I'm not saying that it's positive. I'm not saying that they should have done it. I'm saying that there's, like, that's just what I'm saying. There's reasons why people stay even when they shouldn't. Like, I'm not saying that's what people should do. Like, you're taking it, like, weird. Like, I'm not saying that's what people should do. I'm saying that there's just reasons why people do. That's all I'm saying.
What's the reason, though? Explain one. Like, I'm asking you to just, like, put one reason out. You're arguing for these reasons that people stay, and you can't even.
Okay,
you
I'm
can't
done with the
even bring one up to
conversation,
me.
and I'm done. Like,
You can't bring a reason up to me for a
I
bitch
think
to
you're
stay
getting
with
too
a nigga.
attacked, and it's like we need to like move on.
You're bringing up shit, and you're not substantiating your argument, Hannah. It's
I was
shitty.
trying to.
It's not. No. Okay, you said there's psychological reasons to why these girls stay with the man that's punched them in the face multiple times for multiple years. I'm asking you what those reasons are.
Well, I don't have a psychology textbook in front of me to be able to articulate well. Like,
You got something? Go ahead.
I have something. So, we all use hose or
Yeah.
hoe to, water the plants outside to make them grow.
Oh.
What?
Not even what a hoe is used for.
Amazing. Water those plants, man.
The thing is this: if a dude was a bum and an underperformer, we would calling him a bum.
Go water those plants.
No, but what Myron is saying is that we don't pull punches when we call guys, fuck, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah,
And you know what? If you're a
yeah.
loser, you deserve to be called a loser.
Yeah.
If you're a hoe, you deserve to be called a hoe.
we hold
Outside of the
genders
bar,
accountable.
outside of the bar, y'all don't make fools of yourself beating each other.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We make fools of each other.
Here's the difference. Like with us, like if a guy's a loser, we're gonna call it. Like we hold both genders accountable for their bad decisions. So we're not gonna sit here and coddle women for their bad decisions. We're gonna call both genders out. Now going back to you on the patriarchy, I would agree.
You're making an excuse psychological for these bitches that are staying in these abusive relationships.
It's not an excuse.
It's so yes, it is an
no,
excuse.
It's not. Some people do things that they shouldn't do.
Oh man.
And that's just the end of it. It's not saying like that's right, and it's not saying they should do it. That's all I'm saying.
I got a lot of work to do, chap.
Very strongly. The patriarchy has created a very safe environment for you to live in, and I would argue women enjoy more benefits and privileges and rights now than men do.
That's an excuse. There's psychological reasons why she's staying. She's getting her ass beat, but the psychology of it.
I'm not saying
What
that
the
it's
fuck?
right,
Like, are you? If she told me the psychology of the shit was keeping her in an abusive relationship, you know how pissed off I'd be?
Yes, Aaron, I'm not not saying that it's right. Like, you're skipping over that part every single time. I'm not saying that's what you should
You are,
do.
Hannah. You're
I'm
making
not
an excuse
saying
for
that's
people.
what you should do.
How do you feel about fat guys? Would you date one?
Can we move on? Because you're getting unnecessarily amped up and, like, angry, and it's, like, triggering, and I don't want to, like, be upset. I would just want to continue the conversation and a
Would you
respectful
date a
manner.
fat guy? That's continuing the fucking conversation. Would you?
It's not my preference.
Why not?
Because everyone has preferences, and it's not mine.
Be specific. Why wouldn't you date a fat fuck?
Because I don't want to. It's
Why
up to
not?
It's